Alright, so this is the Friday update for October 3rd, 2025. It's the end of the market week. If you see the markets up there, only one is red. So let's start with the S&P 500. The S&P 500 actually got a new peak today. If you see the 52-week range is 6,750.87, and it's the same thing as the day range, 6,750.87. I think he got it around, in the afternoon, which is pretty good. But then it just dipped and it even went to the red, but then it went back up a little bit. And then at the end of the day, it wanted to go red, but they ended. So thankfully, it did not go into the red. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq actually got a new peak as well. The 52-week range is 22,925.43. It is the same thing as the day range. I think I got it around somewhere in the afternoon, I think. Yeah. But then it did the same thing as the Nasdaq, which it dropped all the way to the red, but it didn't go back up like the S&P 500. It stayed in the red, which is not good. Not good. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq or the Dow Jones. My bad. The Dow Jones, I think got a new peak today. It did get a new peak. So the 52-week range is 47,049.64, and that's the same thing as the day range. Pretty the same pattern. Got a new peak and then it went back down. But the Dow Jones actually stayed in the green, which is actually pretty good. But the S&P 500 getting a new peak and then dipping into the red and then going to the low greens means at one point I was like up $9, which means I was close to the $100 mark. But yeah, then it dipped. And the Nasdaq being red or ending in the red didn't help at all, which means that my accounts only got a 0.36% or a 30.36% gain or a 0.02% gain, which means that my account is now sitting at 1,591.06 cents. So $9 or less than $9 off from getting the free $100. So I'm hoping for it to be next week that I get it, but we shall see. I'm excited for it.